Good morning, friends, and happy Monday. It is April 20th, and I am checking in with your morning minute. It's been a week since my last check in, and that is due largely in part to the fact that I was swamped with work, and last week ended up being one of those weeks where I just could not handle everything. My kids decided that they were going to get up super early every day, which means they were waking up before me, which means I didn't get any morning minutes. And as I went throughout the day, I had a really hard time finding any sort of minutes. So some of the plans that I made last week, some of the plans I had to write cards and to connect in different ways, and things that I had encouraged you to do, I was unable to do, and it was really frustrating for me throughout the week. Thank you to those of you who checked in on me and wondered where were my morning minutes at. I was really overwhelmed. I'm in the middle of a project for work, and it's a really awesome, exciting project. But when you're doing really awesome, exciting projects and they're time consuming and you're trying to do them on top of being home with kids and dealing with this crazy pandemic, it's a lot. And so here I am 1 week later. It's Monday. I'm checking in and I am okay. And so this week, I think, and I will try to check in more this week, but this week the verse that's really standing out in my head is Psalm 46:10, which just, I'm going to read because it's morning and it's early, but it's definitely one that you guys all know. And that is, he says, "Be still and know that I am God. I will be exalted among the nations. I will be exalted among the earth." Psalm 46:10, be still. How many of us have heard that and gone, yeah, right, if I just had time to do that? But how many of us have also heard that voice in times where we are able to be still and have thought, wow, this is exactly what I need to hear. Be still and know that I am God. And I think for me this week, I'm challenging myself because I haven't had a chance in the last week and I've really missed it, is that I'm challenging myself to be still and know. And so maybe that for me is just taking just a moment while my kids are eating a meal, or I'm in the middle of a work project, and just to take 2 minutes and go in the other room. Or maybe for me this week it looks like getting up a little earlier, which is hard for me to imagine because I'm already exhausted, but maybe it's getting up a little earlier, or maybe it's even if I'm in the bathroom, or just something where I can take a moment to be still and really know that God is there. We've seen some really big things in our community lately, and we've seen God show up in ways that we didn't expect, whether that's in my work community or financially a little bit, or in Louie's work, even just in the connections that we've made in the last month of working through crisis together. And so we know that God is there, but sometimes we just need to take an extra moment during the day to remind ourselves of that in the midst of the chaos. And so I am encouraging you to do that with me this week. I'm encouraging you to stay connected. As always, I'm encouraging you to love one another, to find community in new ways, and to reach out to me if you need anything. I love you all, and I'll see you soon. Bye.